Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we'll discuss the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's the one day of the year when giant, inflated pop culture icons take to the skies of Manhattan, all while those balloon handlers try not to get swept into the Hudson. Broadway stars and other musicians lip-sync their way around Columbus Circle, while Santa Claus makes a November cameo to announce, yes, it's Christmas now. Deal with it. Speaking of dealing with it, it's time for us to send it over to our hosts, and you deal with them. Here they are, Gina and Kyle.
Yeah, deal with us.
I mean, the fact that balloon handlers is a job blew my mind.
It's a title.
How do you get that job?
Okay, don't get into it. I'm Gina.
I'm Kyle.
Brandon.
Sweet.
She's never initiated that before. I just want that on record.
Because I had a to-do list in my head. I have so many things to say. That's why.
Okay, you're organized.
Like, I almost want to even skip over feel old, but I love feel old, so I won't.
Yeah, feel old's the best.
But I'm truly shooketh at the things I learned in researching what I thought was a really dumb
topic. Well, it's a really
topic.
good question. How do you become a balloon handler? I think this is about a lot of jobs, but like, how do you realize you're good at that? You know what I mean? Like, nailed it. Like, I was
strong.
I was stringing up balloons in my driveway, and now I handle Snoopy at Macy's. You know,
like, you have to be big.
So there was a...
Do you?
Well, just wait till I tell you some of the mishaps.
There was a Seinfeld episode where Elaine knew swing music or something, and she was answering like, they're like, what's the name of this song? And then like, whoever knows this song, if you call in and get it right, you'll be a balloon handler in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And it was a Seinfeld episode, so she won it because her boss wanted her to get it. So then the boss got to.
If it's that easy, what radio show do I have to call into?
Radio show.
Podcast
show
exist
anymore?
Podcast show.
I guess.
Join it.
Yeah, I guess. Are people still listening to the radio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Hot 95.7, baby.
How do you know? Are you listening to it?
No. Shout out Jackie, our babysitter.
Yeah.
When she picks
well,
up the
she
kids.
doesn't babysit us. She babysits our kids.
We're babysitter.
Although.
But she, every time I get in the car after she's been in there, the radio's on, so she's listening to the radio.
Oh. That's weird that you noticed that, honestly. I don't know. I guess, no, she could just be unplugging her phone.
No, she's rocking out to the radio.
Okay.
Yeah, also sometimes you don't want to, like, out of respect, like, connect to someone else's car, because then you're not, like, in the mix.
Oh, she might be doing that. That's good.
You know what I mean?
That's a good call.
Like, I'll just listen to...
Maybe it's like invading your privacy if it's like, do you want to connect to
like,
Jackie's iPhone? I'll be like,
yeah,
damn it,
Jackie's
Jackie.
iPhone is, like, in your catalog now, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that.
Gotta clean up that Bluetooth catalog.
I delete phones all the time. Everyone joins my car.
Man.
Really?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Who gives a shit if
Oh my God.
attached?
Because you
Next
have
time
a
we get in our
maximum.
car, we both have to join.
Yeah.
Every time we get in the car, we're joining her.
My feel old has to do with something in the car, actually.
Oh, okay,
I'm
go.
so happy we're having this conversation.
Great transition.
Can I go first? So speaking of the car, Brandon and I were going somewhere. I don't even remember where it was. And to get out of our house is true insanity these days. Like the pit crew vibe.
I can
right?
only imagine.
Pit crew is a great way
Someone once said this to me, and I'll never stop explaining it this way. Like, we get ready like someone has a gun to our head. Like, we are going to die or explode if we don't get out of the house in a certain amount of time with a certain level of efficiency. So, like, this is just the buildup. This isn't what made me feel old. That's just every day. Yeah. So we do that every morning. And Brandon and I always inevitably leave one thing behind. So it's like we get in the car, everybody's like exhausted from getting ready to go wherever we're going. And I'm like, did you grab the diaper bag? He's like, I thought you were. It's always like a fight. So I thought that I was being a mature adult.
Okay.
So I never like clean up the garbage in the car. He always has something to say about the environment and like me basically still being a college student in the way that I operate.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be an adult. And I he just realized what it was. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to clean out the car. So I clean it out. I'm like, he's going to be so proud of me. And by the way, this is like all I care about because now I'm 100 years old that I can be a mature adult in the car. So Brandon goes to grab my coffee, and I'm like, get off. That's my iced coffee. And so he's like, oh, and he's so confused, and he's looking at me, and he's like, but I swear that, he's like, oh, I must have forgot it. And so that's like, now he's annoyed because he did more on the way out and forgot his coffee, fine, whatever.
Right.
We're driving, and I'm like, well, he didn't even notice I cleaned the car. And then it dawns on me that in the mad, chaotic sprint out the door, like clowns in a clown car. He had come out, put his coffee in, and gone back in for 6 other things. And I came out and cleaned the car and threw out his coffee.
No.
I made 4 because she does iced coffee and I do hot.
Yeah.
I brewed like 4 cups in there, ready to rock. Because we were, swim? We were all over the place, and I was ready, ice skating or whatever. I was ready.
I'm pretty sure he was hungover and so fucking mad that he didn't get a good night's sleep. So like the coffee
was very important.
It was so important because we had 700 activities. And by the way, I was on like my 3rd cup, so I was buzzing.
Yeah.
which is why I cleaned the car in the first place. Hence why I threw it out. So anyway, what made me feel old is that I was so responsible that I created a problem.
Yes.
So now I'm going to go back to being the slobby college kid that I am at heart.
Right, because
it's just sit in my mess
only
in the
mistakes
car.
can come. That's actually how, remember when I threw out one of my cell phones in a McDonald's bag?
Yes.
And it was because everyone bitches about how my car's a mess. And
then
I was
you got
like, fuck you.
flustered.
I'm cleaning out my car at this gas station. And I didn't realize that when I threw my phone across the car, it went in the McDonald's bag. And so I threw everything away and my phone was gone. And it was a Palm Pilot, just for the record. That makes me feel old.
Palm Pilot.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But it was like the new Palm.
Ooh.
You know, like it
So
didn't
that
have the
was like-
pencil in it. It was like the new age.
That hurt.
It was BlackBerry era. It was not a good time. Okay, so my feel old could be I had a Palm Pilot. But what my real feel old was, I went to a Trinity football game where my dad went to college recently, and we were tailgating. And I saw all of these girls in like mini skirts and knee-high boots. I was like, wait a second.
Football game?
No, and when we used to go to football games, like I might look cute, but like in a football vibe. I might like do my hair and do my makeup, but like I'm gonna wear like jeans and a cute boot. Like these
like
chicks were like too cold. And are knee-high boots back? I think they are.
So
everyone was wearing knee-high boots.
Everyone. So I bought them because I obviously need to get on the trend. And I wore them out the other night, and I was so I should write this down for another feel old, but I'll just share this bonus with you now. I had to Google if opaque or see-through tights are the latest.
Right.
Because I was like,
where did you land,
Wait,
by
I
the way?
saw you.
Yes.
I landed with see-through, but to my dismay, they were completely run, like there were runs all up the back by dinner time.
Yeah, 100%.
So I went into the bathroom and I threw them in the garbage.
Oh, I do that all the time with all my Spanx.
I know. That's what made me think of it, actually.
Anytime I get drunk and I just rip off my Spanx and throw them away.
Yeah,
it's
but
not worth it.
Honestly, it
should
was
buy
better.
cheaper
It looked
Spanx.
better without any tights, was the moral of the story.
Yes. But anyway, it was the knee-high boots and the mini skirts and like the coordinated outfits. It was like a bunch of shares at a tailgate.
Oh my God.
Which was so crazy. And, you know,
Cher's
I was
such
wearing
a
like
good-
jeans and boots and like a big chunky sweater and like was like, this is tailgating, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
everyone's
no,
like,
I'm 100
no.
years old. I don't look cute anymore. But these girls looked really cold. So I'm worried about the health of these 20-year-olds.
Well, do you know what the other thing I learned is out there?
What?
Tights. This is what I learned when I was Googling which ones to wear. Tights now come in, it's like a optical illusion. They're like fleece lined.
Oh, yes.
That look
I
like
bought a pair.
skin. How are they?
I don't love them.
Tell me more.
Well, they're weirdly thick. So they don't like...
They're fleece. Of course they're
No,
thick.
but so it almost makes you look
Why
like...
are you surprised?
No, but like it makes your legs look like fucking...
Trunks.
Like you're wearing
redwoods?
leggings. Yeah, like you just got like a tank of a leg. Like you're walking on pipes, you know?
So only like really little skinny bitches look good in
Hundo
them.
P. Like it's not a vibe
It's
for us.
not for us.
Absolutely not.
Great. So you've
Interesting.
just saved me a trip.
Because it really does streamline you in a way you don't want.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's-
So I'll just stick to
Stick to normal tights.
my runny
Regular.
see-through tights. Great.
Yeah.
So I usually write the Spark Notes description that's in the
Yes.
description of our episodes.
And we appreciate that.
While we go, so it's easier. I don't have to worry about it when we edit. For this one, for your Made Me Feel Old, I just put Tailgating Sluts. Does that
Love
sound
it.
about right?
That's that
That's perfect.
Okay, great.
That's
to
exactly
the
what they were.
point.
One was in like a
factual-
red outfit. It was so crazy. All right, you go, Brandon.
What do you got?
So with it being Thanksgiving week, I'm more hyped, I've realized, and this has been for a few years, and you guys probably feel the same, but I'm more hyped about Thanksgiving than Christmas. I mean, I love seeing the kids open gifts and giving gifts. I like that. I enjoy that. But everything else that comes with it is just so annoying. Like the garbage cleanup, the exhausting building of toys.
So you're
and
the
changing
Grinch now? Is that's what makes you feel old? Is you're the Grinch?
No, those things just don't make Christmas as fun when you were a kid. The gift giving, the decorations and all of that. I love putting up the tree, drinking some, some bourbon or whatever while we're listening to Christmas music. Yeah, a little hot toddy. I love all of that. But like, I'm talking about the Christmas holiday. Thanksgiving.
It's turned into responsibility.
Food. I love the food. And it's just the best. It's just the best.
I understand.
So, are you saying that the older you get, it shifts from Christmas to Thanksgiving?
Correct.
Yeah, I disagree.
Well,
you can, but this is my made me feel old.
Yeah. Yes. This is his moment, Gina.
And that's how I feel.
And also, I understand your point because Christmas for you has turned into responsibility more than it's fun anymore. You've switched into the era of I have to clean up, I have to buy the presents. It turns into a production where you're not a guest at that anymore.
Correct.
You run the show.
Oh, and I don't rap, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, that's also annoying.
So he's fucking rap station.
Well, I will, but then he won't like it.
She doesn't rap. She doesn't rap. She doesn't clean the pots and pans in the sink.
What do you do?
Just because
she won't touch
but she thinks I love those.
Laundry.
I really enjoy wrapping gifts.
I love wrapping gifts.
It's not that I can't. It's that the quality will be so
No, I'm bad at it. My sister is the rapper.
That he will butt me out of the way anyway and do it himself.
No, I won't.
Okay, so this year,
So
let
you
me
can
wrap
do
it.
ugly
I want you to at
presents.
least wrap my gift instead of having Lori do it.
I literally wait until Christmas Eve when Lori's here and I'm like, come upstairs, wrap his gifts like a child. What made me feel young is I don't take responsibility.
I still ask my stepmom for recipes, wrapping presents, anything I need.
Correct. Yes, recipes today. Was that a little dig?
No.
I caught that.
Definitely not.
And honestly, she sent it to me and then I had to call her and she had to talk me through it.
No, I know. That was the hardest part for me to
that
witness.
was rough, yeah.
What Made Me Feel Old segment is brought to you by Blonde Tenders. At our age, if we're going to Las Vegas, we're not wasting time at the clubs or pool parties like Gen Z. One, we don't have the bodies for it. And two, we don't have the strength or stamina to pull that off. And I know, Gina, you have the gambling edge, borderline addiction, but we're not sitting at the table for 12 straight hours with these boomers getting fed free drinks. We need something to do. We can afford to have a great time, a classy time. Do you know what we need? Blonde Tenders. They handle beverage catering, event staffing, and party rentals. And I just want to throw it out there to answer some questions from our listeners and to adhere to the advice of our legal counsel. They are not an escort service or brothel. They're the go-to for millennials in Las Vegas. Maybe it's a getaway with friends. Maybe it's a work event, a corporate outing in Las Vegas. Check out the Blonde Tenders on Instagram at Blonde Tenders. So the next time you're in Vegas, look up our friends, the Blonde Tenders, and tell them the musty millennials sent you, and they'll most certainly hook you up with whatever you need. Again, nothing dirty, to have the mustiest, dustiest, crustiest time in Las Vegas.
Okay, can we get into some meat here and
Excuse me?
bypass all this fluff?
Nice.
Meat, pun intended.
Yeah, that's why I thought you were doing a
Thanksgiving.
turkey thing.
I wasn't, but I'll take credit for it. As I alluded to in the beginning, I was truly alarmed, shocked, horrored. Like everything about what I researched
Really
was scarring.
Wow. What a tee up.
I mean,
Okay, when we were like bouncing around ideas of what we were gonna do, and we said like things. Oh, by the way, we're doing Thanksgiving blunders, mishaps, whatever, right? Particularly around the time that millennials growing up would remember. But in my research, I have to really run the full spectrum.
after
here.
what you've learned, I have to share it with you.
Well, so that's
as a
the
public
thing.
service.
What I learned is people got seriously hurt. So what I was
So
picturing.
this isn't funny.
I mean, I'm going to tell you the things I think are funny
Okay,
about it, but
okay.
there's like, in my mind, it was like people falling over in a performance,
Like Mike not
trumpet.
working.
Is it a trumpeter? People who trumpet.
People who trumpet.
bumping into
Trumpeteer?
each other. Trumpeteer?
Yeah.
Like a puppeteer.
Whatever. The drum line banging into each other. Like,
Right.
These were the kinds of things I
Comical.
was envisioning. I'm going to give you some headlines
Okay.
here. Okay. Stitches, comas, glass.
No, no, dude.
Glass pouring down on your head.
What?
Like
hot glass?
Okay.
Oh, broken glass.
Did I grip you yet?
Yes, you
because
did.
this is the journey I've been on.
Okay.
So the biggest threat to the Thanksgiving Day parade is what?
Rain.
Close. What?
I was going to say weather, but
wind. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, think
Yeah.
about until I started reading what could go wrong, I never really truly marveled at the Thanksgiving Day parade.
No, me neither.
The way it deserves to be
Yes.
marveled at. Think about what they are pulling off. Okay, these balloons.
I'm feeling humbled right now. I really am.
No, and also never go watch the parade live is the other takeaway from this podcast.
okay.
Okay, because it is a fucking danger zone.
Okay.
So it is a modern marvel that they fit these balloons past all of these buildings in New York City.
Right.
Okay? That's insane.
Yeah.
And they go by Columbus Circle. There's a lot of shit they can
There's a lot of
get into. Okay?
obstacles for sure.
And think about, now that I'm thinking about the operators, how many operators a balloon? Many. So we're employing so many people and then trying to coordinate them. And then we've got music. This thing is a modern miracle.
And then everyone at home is bitching because Lady Gaga lip synced at the parade.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Wait till
listen to how challenging.
Wait, Lady Gaga was a big thing. She's in my notes.
I remember it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, actually, that was the most
America
recent.
was mad.
That was 2019. That
Yeah.
was the most recent. There's just so many things that can go wrong.
Okay.
Let's just start with, this has been going on since the 30s. Okay? Not the parade. The parade's been going on forever, even more than that, I think.
Okay, so honestly, the mishap started in the 30s.
The first one on record that I see in my research. Wait, also, before I get into the original snafu, I have to tell you, I might even just read it to you because it's so bananas, that the people that put on this parade and that pilot the individual floats
Okay.
literally put together flight paths based on what the wind will
Wind
look
patterns? Do they have fucking astronauts?
No, so they're
Air Force veterans?
They're watching the wind closely. Okay. And then this is the quote. We know how high we are supposed to fly depending on what the wind is. Each balloon has a different matrix that they call the flight matrix. It stipulates how high you can fly depending on the size of the balloon, the volume of the helium, the gross weight, plus the winds.
Wow.
Are these people mad scientists?
That's what I'm saying. They're physicists at this point.
This is, again, not appreciated for the
No.
modern marvel it is.
Again, mad respect to the Macy's Day Parade. Jesus
now think
Christ.
about, so that's where we are today. Think about how long it took us to learn
To get a balloon.
to develop the skill.
Sure.
Okay. So
When was the first Snoopy?
so early, but it wasn't Snoopy. Did you say Snoopy with a B?
No, I think I just hit the P too hard for your taste. You know?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So in 31, I'm not going to get into all the specifics.
No,
I'm just going to, similar to Coma stitches, I'm just giving you the punchlines
Okay.
here. Okay. So this is very early days of the parade. Again, how early, not clear. But they would lose balloons all the time in these early days.
They'd be let
and
go.
Macy's would offer rewards for their
if they
return.
were found.
So in 31, though, so that was common. In 31, Felix the cat met his demise. This was a common thing. Felix the cat blew away, but he hit some high voltage wire and literally burst into flames.
Oh,
Yes.
in 1931,
Yes.
they had high voltage wires.
Somewhere in Jersey, there's
First,
a wire.
When did we invent electricity?
No facts.
Okay.
And by we, I mean me.
And
all
I
I
thought it
know
was
is
Benjamin Franklin with a lightning bolt.
apparently in Norwood, New Jersey.
Fucking Jersey would have had electricity
Right?
first. That dumb
Okay,
pole.
so like I said, I tried to do the ones that were the millennials time, but then it got so crazy and kind of all over the map that I'm just gonna go buck wild here.
Okay.
So the only other one that's super, super early, before we were born,
Yeah.
is a Mickey Mouse balloon also exploded. So the 1983 parade.
Oh,
But the thing is, they never flew him.
was that the year of Brandon's birth?
I was born 2 months later.
But 2 months before he was born, what happened was they were unpacking the Mickey float. He didn't even make it to his flight. And as they unpacked him, they accidentally tore his arm off and he exploded.
No.
Yeah, or he blew up is what it said.
Holy moly.
I don't know. Something happened
What
that
was
then they
in
went to
that arm?
well, when they went to inflate him after because of the rift.
The hole?
He exploded. Yeah.
Oh,
or he blew up.
Holy moly, because the air was leaking.
I guess. I don't
And
know.
it's kind of like,
How
I
hard is
imagine
that
them as
air
like a
being
hot air
pushed
balloon,
in?
though. I don't think it's like regular air. It's not like they're just pushing helium in it, right?
It's got to be something
long would that
crazy.
take?
It has to be like some kind
It's
of
like a
gas,
gas.
that's like,
Yeah.
yeah, very flammable.
Do we know that?
Reason why these people are fucking modern heroes.
No, they're heroes. I just had no idea, and I feel bad.
Just wait. There's
Okay.
so much more.
Okay.
I didn't even get to the coma.
Okay.
Okay. So should I go in order? Should I build up in terms of like severity of injury? Should I give you a funny one? I can give you a funny one.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have to post this so people can get the full visual. In 2012, so we should remember this if we watched Spider-Man and Uncle Sam.
Oh no!
Did you just look it up?
No, you showed me that image earlier.
Oh, okay. So basically, it was the night before
No, no, no,
the
no, no, no,
actual
no.
parade. And when they went to inflate them, the way that they were positioned, it was like one was eating out the other one's ass. It's so funny.
Spider-Man's face was buried in Uncle Sam's ass.
Yeah. It like got photographed and went crazy. So that's a fun one. Now let's bounce around to one that's a little less fun.
Okay.
So
Yeah, let's go high, go low. Let's really
ding all around.
Yeah, totally.
So this is 2013.
Okay. Next year.
What do you mean?
just said
No, I
20
think I said 2014.
You said 12.
You said 2012. So
Okay,
this is
so
the
then
next
the
year.
next year. I mean, I didn't mean to do it, but we're building here.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, so in 2013, there was this woman, Carrie. She was a Long Island teacher, and she had to be ambulanced out of the parade because she was holding one of the ropes. I don't think she was like a main marcher, but
Right.
she was like part of the
Like
team.
auxiliary staff.
Yeah, thank you. And somehow some other person in the like Buzz Lightyear brigade like sped up their car thing and ran over her foot. And she was screaming, "Get off, get off, get off," and they didn't get off. And then
Well, because it's a float. They can only go so fast.
something happened, and then everything had to be stopped, and she had to be ambulanced out.
Wow.
Right?
I'm sorry, Carrie.
Isn't that
And Buzz
scary?
Lightyear's probably sorry, too.
Yeah, I mean, at least someone on his crew is.
Also, they like held up the parade. So, like, if you're there, you might have no idea that that's happening, but you're like, where is Santa already? You know what I mean?
Totally. Do you want to hear about one that the victims, because they are victims, sued Macy's?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. I
So
love
let
litigation.
me take you on a journey back to 1997.
Okay.
So we're
This is
babes.
giving me McDonald's coffee vibes.
Yeah, kind of. So listen to this. You be the judge.
Well,
Okay.
97.
97, yes. So the Cat in the Hat balloon. So there's a number of them that hit lampposts. So we
Sure.
can call
That
that,
seems
a
like a
category.
necessary
Yeah.
sort of-
Also, the street light in one of them. But anyway, they hit a lot of things. So in this case, lamppost, a rogue piece of the balloon that was metal shot off the balloon when it hit the lamppost.
And it's not a normal balloon, so this is a piece of metal that could
it's
cut your body open.
It'll kill you.
Yes.
So it basically
Shrapnel.
No, I'm thinking that's the word I was
Well,
looking
you
for.
ready? It hit a woman in her fucking head and fractured her skull.
Oh my God.
Shut up.
So she sued, and so she then goes into a coma. Yeah, this is the worst one. I should have told you to buckle up. So she then went into a coma, and when she came out of it, she sued Macy's for $395 million in damages.
Holy moly.
Did she win?
Unclear. I didn't look that far, but
I bet they settled it not for $400
Yeah.
million.
oh, okay. Listen, so this is a little more specific, although still not totally
Still
answering
vague
your
enough,
question.
yeah.
Yeah. So number one, she was in the coma for 24 days.
Oh my God.
Fucking long. And then she initially sued for $95 million from Macy's, the city, and the lamppost manufacturer. So she was just literally spraying
And the
lawsuits
lamppost
like
was
bullets.
the ricochet? Or it hit the lamppost
It hit the
and
lamppost,
popped
and
off.
therefore the metal piece shoots off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
she should just play the lottery. Like this woman,
it's
Yeah.
great. Oh
Lucky
no,
to be alive.
she's not special. Wait till I tell you all these other ones.
Oh, okay.
But she first sued for the $95 million to all of those different parties, and then she sued for another $300 in punitive damages just to Macy's. She just wanted
to like fuck them.
Yeah, and actually, here's the answer. The case was settled for an undisclosed sum in 2001. So you were right. Whoever's just said was right that they probably just settled for some other amount. But she got their attention enough to get some dough. I mean, she also suffered a coma. It's not like it's like a
right. It was a traumatic experience.
It's not a scam. Okay, another instance where someone gets injured by floats.
Oh.
So in 2005.
Okay.
Bring you back you up.
Yeah.
2005, the M&M float hit a pole in Times Square. So similar setup.
Yeah.
Eminem the rapper or Eminem
I
the
thought the
dessert?
same thing, and then I realized it was an
Snacks.
M&M.
The snack.
Yeah.
Yep. It was a 50-foot tall balloon, by the way.
Holy shit.
It was huge. I think if it's the one that I'm thinking of, it has like one M&M character, but behind him is almost like a parachute or something, and it's huge.
Yeah. Is it the green one?
What'd you say?
The green one?
No, it's red.
I feel like the green is a superstar. I thought the red was a lady.
No, the red's the man. The green is the sexy lady.
Oh, I just have the
and the
colors
yellow
backwards.
is like the big doofy friend.
Yes.
They're basically
That's the peanut one.
Yeah, but
the
I
peanut,
hate
yeah.
the peanut one. But they're basically like
What did he do to you?
She has like an emotional reaction
no, the taste,
to the fucking yellow
not the
peanut.
character dickheads. I hate the peanut M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
Follow me here.
Okay.
Also, they're basically Bert and Ernie. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's a good analogy. Okay, keep going.
The M&M float hits the post or whatever. One of the light fixtures in Central Park comes crashing down on a woman and then like her sister who's a child. The little kid ends up needing 9 stitches. It's not as bad as it sounds. But this is the craziest part. The father, I guess he gets interviewed, and he's like, he's so glad his daughters weren't seriously hurt, but they plan to be back as spectators the next year. What fucking losers.
Well, I will say, because I work on 6th Avenue.
Okay.
So if I work on Thanksgiving, I get a front row seat to the parade, and it's blocked off because it's like my office building.
Right.
And people go there as their annual tradition. And I walk out there like angry, grumpy old man every year. Like,
I know.
You fucking people are like, why do you do this? And I can't disparage a family tradition because I do adore that. But like, to me, this sounds like a nightmare, and I was not aware of the risks. So,
but here's my point. It's fine if it's your tradition. It wouldn't be mine. That's fine.
No, it's too much work.
Your daughters just almost got their heads severed by a fucking light. And you're like, yeah, but we'll be back next year.
But what are the
Don't you
chances that
think-
happens again?
No.
I mean, apparently it happens every year,
That's
which
what I'm
I
saying.
was not aware of.
No, but also,
only to like a couple people.
I mean,
And there's like thousands.
I was
there.
going to say over the amount of years that.
So like the odds are like kind of in your
the
favor.
odds are low.
It's not gonna happen 2 times in a row.
But isn't that traumatizing?
Yeah,
Like,
but like,
why do you want to
look
go
fear
back?
in the face?
I don't need to like prove my resilience by making it back to the Thanksgiving Day parade. I'd be like,
I
I'll
would
just-
feel invincible because it's not happening twice.
or just watch it from the couch. Okay, so now we're gonna go zip back to 93. Sonic the Hedgehog gets picked up by a gust of wind. Okay, and he hits a tree. He basically, when he hits the tree, chops off.
Was
a
he
piece
was
of
he going
his
like
float.
this when he went into the tree?
When he did it, a piece of him basically chopped off, and it was dangling, not fully like fallen. And so he was then going down Central Park West with like this dangling like piece of metal, and then it ran into a lamppost.
what?
And a piece of the light from the lamppost landed on an off-duty police officer and broke his shoulder.
No,
Okay, like
that's too many unexpected scenarios in a row.
told you.
It's like Final Destination.
Yeah, it's like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then ultimately this man gets his shoulder
I mean,
dislocated.
it's crazy. This is why I couldn't end on the Coma. It's too intense.
Well, and then we would be like, okay, moving on from Coma Girl.
Okay, I got one more that's float related, and then I'll quickly touch on the lip syncing, and then I'm done.
Okay.
Barney. This just makes me laugh because it's
Barney.
Yeah, and no one like got seriously hurt, so this one is an okay one to end on.
Okay.
So kids were freaking the fuck out in 94 that Barney was coming to the parade. Because you know, like, that we didn't really address this, but it's like a big deal when a new float is introduced.
Yes, it is.
Right? It's like they promo it.
Yeah,
it's like a thing.
totally.
So in 94, Barney was the tits.
Barney was the tits.
Everyone was hyped up on Barney.
Yeah.
So imagine all the kids excited for Barney, lining the streets.
Yes.
Holding on to the...
Like Barney signs, like go Barney.
Holding on to the fence like...
Here he comes, Barney!
So Barney's fucking gliding past them, nice and smooth, and then boom, a wind hits Barney, and his walkers, this is the best part, his, what are they called? Handlers? Couldn't control him. He's like, whoa!
No.
Yeah, the handlers are fighting the ropes to control Barney. Like, all these kids are watching. Boom! He strikes a lamppost because they all do.
They all do.
Right. The best part is, though, it just tears a hole in his belly. And he just, like very quickly deflates and crashes to the ground.
No, Barney's dead.
Barney's dead in front of all the kids.
No.
Honestly,
I mean, there had to have been
traumatizing.
tears. I would love to be like, see those still images of children watching Barney die.
We seriously need to go find
We
that.
need to go look for that
We need to
because
go into
that
the
is
archives.
That's trauma.
We need to go into the archives.
Yeah.
I mentioned I do the Spark Notes through. Whoever reads this, if they read this before going into the actual
gonna
episode
sound
and
insane.
listening, no, it just says the biggest issue: wind patterns and balloon flight paths. Felix the cat catches fire. Mickey Mouse explodes. Spider-Man hungry for Uncle Sam. Buzz Lightyear balloon handler breaks foot. Cat in the Hat fractures woman's skull. Coma lawsuit. M&M balloon cuts open Spectator. Sonic the Hedgehog breaks police officer's foot. And Barney rips open and
No, the
terrifies
police
children
officer
everywhere.
was the shoulder.
Or shoulder, yeah.
Just correct the facts, obviously.
Get it right.
Your poem can't be good unless it's right.
That's really funny.
It's so funny.
But now do you understand why I had such a reaction when I was opening this up?
Yes. And I think it's like a little like microcosm of like the glee of Macy's. So like none of this gets like really any airtime because based on what you were saying, basically every year there's like a huge fucking snafu.
And honestly, it's not every year, but when it does happen, it's like putting people in critical condition. Like we can't
Emotionally
be
or physically.
risking people's lives like this.
No.
It just
to
feels
hold up a fucking balloon.
irresponsible.
Yeah, I agree.
Imagine being the Coma lady, though, and you're waking up and you're like, what happened? It's like, oh, honey, you've been out for 24 days. I don't remember anything. What happened? Then you have to like tell her that.
Explain that the float fell on you.
Yeah. No, the float hit the lamppost that fell on
Which
you.
then shot the metal
Shrapnel
thing out.
at her
Yeah.
right into the skull. Like,
Yes.
would you even believe it? Or you're like, did you hit me? Like,
No, I
like-
mean,
Yeah.
can you? So I once slipped, which was very traumatizing at the time.
No,
going.
it still is. It was a very
It was very
traumatizing
bad.
injury. Yeah.
There was ice outside. We have a very steep driveway, and I had never actually experienced because I'm usually athletic and have the what is it called
Wherewithal?
reflexes.
Yes, you have
enough
reflexes,
to
yeah.
catch myself, but it slipped so fast that I hit my head on the concrete on the ice, and that gave me a concussion, but not much else. Yeah, my glasses poked me in the head, but like whatever. But that felt like the fucking most painful head injury I could ever possibly imagine
Yes.
enduring. Can you now flash forward? You're standing at the parade, like totally unaware, and a fucking basically piece of a airplane falls from the sky and cracks your skull.
no.
The searing pain, honestly, you probably don't even recall,
no.
right?
No.
So
But what?
This is the McDonald's thing all over again, like I said, because there had to be a lot of problems afterwards. Like they're not going like neurological, like maybe she had to figure out
Yes.
how to write again, like all this weird shit
yeah,
that they
that's
didn't mention
insane.
But it
to
sucks.
get that much money.
It sucks that it's like the silliest on the surface. That's what it's same with the coffee thing. Where you're like, what is this idiot doing? Just like,
But
fucking.
then you go
Yeah.
in
and
it's
then
like,
you dig in, and it's like, oh man, like
people's
that's.
lives are ruined.
But your headline sucks more than everyone else.
What was her name?
Totally.
I'll look her up while you tell the lip syncing stuff.
it doesn't say. Yeah, you
All right, I'll
just
figure
gotta.
it out.
She wants to remain anonymous,
some-
and we should respect it.
But did we respect it for what's her name? Stella.
Oh, it was
Stella.
Stella. Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, hit me with some lip sync.
Okay,
drama.
yeah. So this is just like a category. There's not like a ton to talk about, but there's a lot of lip syncing because there's so, honestly they should be lip syncing.
They
now
should
that I
be.
know what
now
goes
that I know
into
the
it.
mechanics
Oh
of
my
this,
gosh! But the
lip
problem
sync
is,
your ass off.
The problem is being able to produce that in like a moving show is insane. And so they keep getting caught. So it's like they need to pick. We criticize them, but it's like that's the battle they're willing to pick because everything else needs to be perfect.
Yeah, but also it's 2024. Like, can we find a better way? So we just don't know they're lip syncing. Like, I just don't get it.
Well, what ends up happening is like the wind comes, something gets off. Remember we were talking
But
about.
it's like an audio recording. Just like be better.
But they can't hear. It's windy. They're like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But usually that's what happens. But in a few cases, to your point, oh, it was Tony Bennett and Miss Piggy. I thought.
Oh, what
Lady
a classic
Gaga.
duo.
Yeah.
I thought it was Lady
That's a
Gaga.
duo I
That's
wanna
the
hear.
duo I was
Wait.
thinking about. They went on tour together, didn't they?
Well, they put in. So there were apparently really awkward moments. Probably less about the lip syncing and more about the fact that he was singing with a fucking Muppet.
Do you think he made a move on her when they were on tour?
No, but
Totally.
who
Tony Bennett's a dog.
is?
Just keep going.
Okay,
He loves
so-
bacon.
Yeah, this is a real aside.
Shut up. So another person, Rita Ora, 2018, was caught lip syncing. She was like off from the music, and
Oh, yeah.
basically the parade blamed audio issues, which is exactly what NBC did. I think, if I recall correctly, when Ashley Simpson got
Oh, yeah.
on
like
SNL,
yeah.
and they were like audio issues. It's
Yeah.
always audio issues. And then happened to Leah Michelle just in 2022.
Well, technically it is because they're faking it. So, like, it is the audio not following their lead.
Right. Audio issues actually is a broad term.
Yes.
So
Yes,
technically
it is.
they could be just
It's not
talking about
technically incorrect.
the actors, the singers not syncing up their audio. So I think that's all I have. There's
Okay.
what?
So 1997 was the lady fractured
the shrapnel,
skull, shrapnel going into the coma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the same year that Barney's stomach ripped open. Those were both 97. After that, Mayor Giuliani put together a task force to like investigate the incidents, put in more safety measures, train. I don't know if these.
Train balloon handlers.
Yeah, I don't know if they were just like showing up with their coffee, like, what are we doing today? But like they had to go through more training and everything like that. But it says the woman that was in the coma, and it doesn't say her name, and she had all this stuff. The woman received further media attention in 2006 when Corey Lytle, former Yankee, his plane crashed into her apartment building,
Stop.
What?
What?
No.
which was a few blocks away from her 1997 parade injury.
Shut
And
up.
by the way, what did you just say? Lightning doesn't strike twice?
Well, she's clearly an
What
unlucky
did
lady.
What did they say?
She wasn't
on-
in the apartment at the time, so she's still out there
What did
fucking
they say
shit
on
up.
Housewives today? Evidence, biatch.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Seth Marks.
That's insane.
That's insane.
So wait,
And
did she survive?
completely
She wasn't in the
improbable.
building. She wasn't in the building. It just literally the plane landed
crashed-
in her apartment.
Yes, and she just.
So is
wasn't
she the
home.
luckiest or unluckiest woman in the world? How would you
luckiest?
Okay.
She could have been dead twice.
Right. Okay.
She choked on M&Ms in 2019 and passed away.
You're lying.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh fuck me! I'm so gullible.
When he said-
and M&Ms, I'm like, that is unlikely.
Well, I was gonna say M&M's is what gave
they
him
would
away.
melt away before you die. But anyway,
M&M's is what
Unless
gave
you
him
shove
away.
a whole bag in your mouth.
yeah, but only Genie
Who's
eats
doing
like
that? Actually, you should have seen me with the chocolate chips and my yogurt last night.
You licked that thing clean, huh? This podcast is happily sponsored by Wonderweave, where each story is a doorway to a child's imagination. Wonderweave is an innovative app that crafts custom tales for your child with text, vivid images, and audio narration, all powered by the magic of AI. Proudly woman-owned, Wonderweave champions creativity and learning, transforming screen time into an interactive journey. Just picture your little one, eyes wide with wonder as they explore stories where they're the star, brought to life through your own voice, thanks to the app's unique voice cloning feature. Every parent wishes to leave a mark in their child's heart, and Wonderweave lets you do just that. Whether it's before bed or on the go, your voice can be the comforting guide through enchanted worlds and spirited adventures. So why wait? Embark on this captivating voyage with your child. Visit wonderweave.app now to start your free trial and create lasting memories one magical story at a time. Wonderweave, bringing families closer with every word.
Are you ready?
Drum roll, please.
Okay, so I have a handful of questions. We're not going to go crazy. I tried to pick quizzes from like, most of them are from last year.
Okay.
So it's like up to date.
And I'll just be clear. I never watched the parade.
Me neither. I think it's
really fucking annoying.
Me
I feel
too.
bad given what I just said
and
about.
people like put it on, and I like
I, like,
actively am like,
boycott
can we
it.
watch like Law and Order? Like I
do
want to
the
watch this.
same thing. It's so annoying. Brandon, similar to the Olympics, and
Brandon's like
he like hypes it up.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
that tracks for me. Okay. All right. So last year the parade featured the Snoopy balloon.
Okay.
How many times in the parade's history has Snoopy been featured?
Okay, so if we said it started around 31.
Yeah.
1924 is when it started.
Okay, so from 24. Oh, that's 100 years.
Right. But Snoopy is a feature. He's not every year.
No, I know. I'm just saying there's a lot of times he could have shown up.
Exactly.
I
So
think
this
he's
is a
been in
specific
it
number.
22 times.
80.
9.
What?
Yeah, Snoopy's a huge deal. Like if Snoopy's back,
That's less than we said.
Do they not tell
I
you
know.
and it just pops in?
Oh, you're saying they don't just parade
Snoopy
him?
balloon is not
around.
a staple. He is a special balloon. So if you see the Snoopy, like when the Snoopy comes back, it's a huge deal because they only have done Snoopy 9 times.
Got it. Okay.
All right, so how long was the parade route in 2023?
Like, are you asking mileage?
Yes, I am.
2.5.
Yes.
Did you
Wait,
look that
really?
up?
Yeah. And then what time did it start? It last year was earlier than any
Oh,
other
I was
year
going to say
previous.
9, so it's got to be earlier. 8:30.
Mm-hmm. It
Really?
was the first year that it ever started that early, which elongated the entire celebration.
When does it usually start?
9.
Okay.
So those 30
They were
minutes,
just inching up.
They were critical
Yeah,
minutes.
but give them 30 now. What do they take later?
Exactly.
Pigs.
I mean, seriously, it's going to start at 5
It's our
a.m. in 3
holiday.
years.
These kids,
Leave me alone.
yeah, need to sleep
It's like the
in and
families who
shut
like
up.
to run on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And my family's like kind of part of that. Like
You want to run
I
on
have
Thanksgiving?
No, I participated in runs on Thanksgiving.
No.
And then I got older and I was like, no thanks anymore.
No, thank you.
I'm going to sleep. And I'll eat bagels when you guys get back.
Yeah, yeah. And make sure you don't forget a couple different kinds of cream cheese.
Yeah, I
while
mean, I
you're
like
out.
scallion if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
out there, but it's not a big deal. How many hours of work went into the floats in last year's parade? Like hours.
Well, now that I know what I know,
Right.
300.
300 hours. That's your guess.
No.
Okay, I think you can do better than that.
Higher or lower?
Way higher.
Oh.
300 hours. Think about like if you work a 40-hour work week, right?
Yeah, I can't do math.
You
Kyle.
don't get that much done, you know, unless you guys like, you know what I mean? Like, just like float wise.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's break it down.
Okay,
So how many weeks do we think it is?
that's what I'm saying.
I think it's got to be like months.
And it's also man hours, so it's not you personally.
Oh, collectively?
It's just man hours.
Just give us the answer.
Okay.
8,000.
Oh, wow. Way up.
Yeah. So the parade route, as you probably know, has changed over the years.
I didn't know, but sure.
Okay, so it's changed a lot.
Okay.
And they have to, just based on, you know, like,
I saw a lot of Columbus Circle in the more recent years.
yes. So what year did the parade route change to 6th Avenue as its main drag?
I would say 2010.
Oh, you're super close.
11?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say 12.
Because it used to go like up Broadway, I think, from Macy's.
I have no idea.
Okay, never
So
mind. It
don't try
doesn't
to
matter.
don't try to connect with
But
me on
6th
this.
Avenue is where I work, so that's now why we're now locked down.
Oh.
And I didn't realize that it wasn't always there.
See, I didn't even know it was.
I saw
6th
Diana
Avenue.
Ross there on her float once. Fucking bitch was lip syncing, but it's fine.
They all do.
All right, so what year did the parade start including non-binary and transgender content?
2018.
No.
Later.
2023.
What?
So last year.
Whoa.
But if you do think about it, not that it's, you know, not excusable or anything, but
Do
I'm
we
just
want
saying.
to go down this path?
No, I
right
was just
now?
going to say that the pandemic killed it for 2 years.
True. I did say 18 because I was avoiding pandemic years.
Yes. They just delete off the map. All right. So when was the first live international broadcast?
2022.
No.
Way
Earlier.
earlier. 20.
And when I tell you why, it's going to make sense.
2015.
No, 2020 because of the pandemic.
Oh.
And they started broadcasting it live. I actually don't know if it was like apples to apples, that's the reason, but
Makes sense.
it was logical. But it was the first time they broadcast it across the world because it is high interest across the world, which is crazy because Thanksgiving is a purely American holiday.
True.
So like, who gives a shit? But it's like iconic in a way that's beyond the holiday.
Well, and is it like people that would normally come to see it?
And they're
can't?
fucking 50-foot balloons. Like, why wouldn't you just tune in? Let's see the havoc. Like, if Barney blew up, though, I'm trying to think of like, as a producer would be like, take that or don't take that.
Well, so that's what I was going to ask. Do you think that this woman that was in the coma, it was captured on camera?
No.
Okay.
Kathleen Corona.
That's really her name? Mm-hmm. Was it captured on camera?
She was passing the video camera back and forth with her husband and the kids, and apparently there was a shot of like that moment, but you couldn't see like it actually striking.
Okay, good. I don't want to see that.
All right, this is my last one. What is the largest float and usually is like in history? Like it's usually
turkey.
the biggest float. No.
I don't know any floats because I don't watch.
Garfield?
Santa.
Oh.
He always comes at the end. He's the biggest. And extra bonus if you can tell me how big it was last year.
In what metric?
Feet or stories?
27 stories.
No, shorter than that. That's absurd.
That's insane. You have no ability
no
to measure. Yeah.
All right, so
All right, 8 stories.
it's still a little too big.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a story?
Like I mean, where do we start? 3.5 stories tall.
But what is a story? You don't know the answer.
No,
either.
it's like from floor to floor.
Right. So, but I'm on the.
I would say like a floor is like, what is it to the ceiling typically? 8 to 10 feet? So it's
We're
like
getting technical. Yeah, you're probably right.
like 30 feet in the air.
Wait,
That's
how,
really fucking
That's where
high.
he flies, or
No, that's
where,
how big he is physically.
If he was standing on the
So
ground, that's
Plus
where
his
head would
loft
be.
is about 8.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay, thank you. We need to get a little bit more in the details.
Right, I was
here.
talking about his physical specimen. I was
Also,
talking about Santa's
next
build.
time, can you not give me so many like metrics?
Yeah, there was a lot
There
of
was
money.
further to an
Yeah,
index.
number
Between
related.
years and inches and feet and miles, and
Yeah.
I was
That's
measuring a lot of
outside
shit.
her-
Honestly, literally every single one of my answers is a
It's
number.
a number. This, I mean, I feel
Listen, bro,
personally
this was
victimized
hard.
by your quiz.
All right, well, grow up.
What's our final thoughts? Because you go first, but I have a lot to end on here.
I really did not realize I was a Macy's Day Parade hater. I am not going to lie to you. Until
Same.
this very moment.
Same.
And I have changed my tune, and I'm going to watch it with respect. You know what I mean?
that-
Like,
I was
I
actually
will
gonna
revere
say-
those operators.
And I'm going to give them my full attention because
Yeah.
they deserve it.
And I'm
Yeah.
going to tell people about it. You know who's operating that fucking Snoopy?
We don't know, but he's
You know
working
heroes.
how many man hours went into preparing for this
Thousands.
part? Yeah.
Thousands.
8,000.
3.5 stories
Did
tall.
you see how they just manipulated around those
Yes.
light poles? You don't know how
Well,
hard that is.
Yes.
I was going to say, all we need to do is at the beginning of every Macy's Day Parade is play a reel of all the mishaps.
No, we need like a blooper reel to be like, guys, this is.
But like make it a sizzle. Like,
Yes,
woo! It's
totally.
like, this shit could go awry, but we're going to pull this
But
off
we're
today.
gonna
It's like a Rocky
Do our
chant.
damnedest, and everyone there is like fucking
Like,
they got their gloves on,
jacked up.
chalking up their hands, holding on tight. They're like,
And-
let's
and they're,
do
like,
this.
like,
yeah, they're in their like
stretching.
little gym suits and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I know. I'm humbled by this whole experience. So thank you.
I think the first time I've watched it, at least in a long time, was last year when we were visiting your mom. We watched it with the kids.
I know, that's what I was saying. You were
And they were
getting it-
kind of bored by it, weren't they?
Yeah, they stopped watching before we did, and we were like, "Oh fuck this, turn this off now."
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because it's.
I think you have to be older than them though to like get excited.
No, it's entertainment exchange. Now they can go to Netflix. Like we thought that was cute.
Oh yeah,
You know, like
that's
we're
true.
like, oh,
Yeah.
we can watch the same cartoons we watch not necessarily the same new app,
but whenever we
want. But like, if the Macy's there's nothing else on for us to watch. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is on.
So would you bring back
makes
would you bring back the blunders to add a little more excitement to these?
You mean make more blunders?
You always
happen?
say, "Hey, would you bring it back?" Because we're usually talking about things in the '90s. This is still
Oh no, I
going
never
on,
want to
so-
see a blunder ever again. They're terrible.
No, I would like them to see them nail it every year.
Yeah, I'm so
here on
nervous
out.
for them.
No, I'm gonna look into like what it takes.
You want to be one?
Yeah, if it's like
But
not
you're
a lot
gonna
of,
put yourself in
You might break
active-
your foot.
I was gonna say in harm's way.
well, maybe
separate
I'll
your
just
shoulder.
meet them and be like, thank you for your service.
Perfect.
I just have really. I feel
we have
changed.
to end on that.
I feel
and
changed.
This episode is dedicated to all those
Balloon
who
handlers.
bravely march on.
Every Thanksgiving.
I feel like this is something.
rain or shine.
I feel like this is a task that our social media manager, Caroline Bravetti, would do. I feel like she would be a balloon handler.
She actually probably would be.
Because you know why he said that?
The
Because she
Super Bowl
does
stuff.
the Super
Yes,
Bowl halftime show.
exactly.
And like, honestly, how do you get on that list?
That's what I mean. She'd
She's
find a way.
in with
Yeah.
the crowd that knows.
She'll hook us up with that crowd.
Okay.
What if she texts us as like, guys, in 2004, I was a handler for
Yes,
the Mario
seriously.
Brothers balloon.
Honestly, she might have been.
Or she just might know the bar they hang out at.
Totally.
Like,
and
after a
honestly,
long
that's where we're going to go
work
to
of
celebrate
rehearsing.
with them for accomplishing such a big
Yes,
feat.
and now I'm fired up for this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I hope you all are too.
And it's going to be this Thursday. How was that?
That was great.
Okay.
It was perfect.
And also, hey, follow Musty Millennials on Instagram. Our social media manager is doing a fantastic job. We're just speaking of her, but she does a great job on there. Cut some pretty cool stuff. So
Thank
check
you,
it out.
Caroline Bravetti.
Yeah.
Can you do it? I'm tired.
We are the crustiest, dustiest, mustiest millennials you ever did see. Later.
He gets in, we start driving, and he's like, takes my iced coffee. I'm like, that's mine. Get off. He's like,
Are you kidding? You can't even get through it?
no. Okay. Excuse me.
Okay.
Let me go back. Where do I even start now? It was such a buildup. Okay, he grabs my coffee. I'm like, get off. That's my iced coffee. He's like, wait, did you? Everything is so confusing. I'm like, just drive. And he's like, oh, I must.